Let's take a look at some of the video. The first one is, and you alluded to it, the double team in getting downhill. Tell us what you see here as, again, 45 is the number you want to keep your eye on here in the middle of the field.
Yeah, as you're running it, you can see he does a different kind of. They're going to wrap the wing in here off the double. It's kind of a zone duo with a lead concept here with the tight end wrapping in there. But all the double teams are very similar in terms of when you see the double team, you have to attack, and you have to attack straight ahead. And he does a great job of recognizing that double by the center and the left guard, and he moves forward and he avoids the tight end, but he also collisions tight ends. He's very active. He's very slippery. He's very hard to block. He recognizes what he's seeing in front of him, and he goes. And I think that's very important for the Browns defense right now. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of trying to figure out what's going on. These guys have to see what they're seeing and get downhill right now, and he does a great job of it.
And you mentioned he can play all three linebacker positions. Another run talent that he has is setting the edge, and that's what we'll take a look here. Again, 45 Falcons, and you see him there doing a nice job on the outside.
We see on this play, they got him at the outside back. He's at the line of scrimmage. It's short yardage here against the Saints, against Kamara here. And what I like is that if you watch the last part of this, he's going to keep his left arm free. And by keeping his left arm free, that's kind of the term setting the edge. He's going to make that ball go inside, or he's going to make the tackle. On this particular play, Kamara bounces it, and he's right there for a tackle. If he takes it down with the left arm, he can get hooked, and there's the ability for Kamara to bounce. So again, really good technique, really smart football player. He understands where players are trying to go, and this is really good technique by keeping his outside arm free here and setting the edge versus the Saints.
Another skill that he has relative to defending the run, he's pretty quick. He plays really well in space. And the next thing that we're going to take a look at, sideline to sideline, he's going to win this matchup to the edge there.
Again, he recognizes the play. He sees we've got a little outside zone here, and he's going to recognize it, and he understands that the guard, number 70, is the guy who's got to get him. And if he hesitates whatsoever, he loses. And you can see, again, it's kind of a double team by the center and the guard, 77 and 70. And because it's an outside zone, it's a quick double, but he reads it and gets downhill, does not run laterally, because if he runs to the sideline, 70 is just going to wall him off and create a cutback lane for the running back. So again, he's running downhill, and he makes a great tackle here. And again, this is speed, athleticism, but the big thing that I like on film is his ability to understand that double and get downhill and make a play.
And again, we're seeing some of the quickness and the ability to play in space, which is a key. Another thing that is in his tool belt, if you will, for being a linebacker, they can send him on blitzes, and that's what we're going to look at here.
What I like about his blitz is it's very similar to his overall game, and he doesn't make every tackle, he doesn't always get home, but I like the fact that he makes a decision and he goes with it. And especially in the NFL, if you are hesitant at all, you lose. So here he sees they're going to open up. They do a great job with a overload blitz here. They're going to go 3 over 2. The back misses, and he just comes. And the old adage, he's going to make a decision. It's not always right, but it's aggressive. And the Browns need that right now. They need a guy with energy. If they're going to send him, he's coming. And again, this is just an example of his overall speed, athleticism, and his ability to make plays. And he's aggressive.
And again, 96 that you see on that other edge there is Davison. That's the defensive tackle that the Browns signed to the practice squad, who will likely be elevated to the 53-man roster as well. That sack is of Tom Brady, who does not go down very easily, so there's some bonus points for that. All right, so we've seen, he's really good in run. He's pretty good against the pass, too, in dropping in coverage here.
What I like here is he's in a zone coverage here. He's very good in zone and man. And as I watch him in zone coverage, what I like is that he does not cover grass. And so many times these linebackers, they drop to a spot and they don't cover anybody. So he's going to drop to his zone. He's hook curl here. And he's going to drop to his zone, and he's going to locate where the routes are coming from. And the old coaching term is don't cover grass. Don't get there and just cover an area because that's your area. Cover a route, cover a person, find work, find someone to cover, and he does that very well. And in man coverage, he's athletic enough to stay with running backs, stay with tight ends. So he can be a 3-down linebacker as well. He can play the run on first and second down, and then he can stay in there and even in your nickel looks and cover. So he's very versatile.